Alrighty then boys, we're back again with another sparring video. I absolutely love making these, by the way. In my spare time I just constantly either just watch my own sparring or just edit my sparring clips into little tiny clips, and then I actually finally get to use them. So yeah, basically I'm just gonna go and do a little commentary on my own type of sparring. So we go into some good detail about why I do certain things, what type of style I have, etc. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it. We're about to get into some raw rounds now. So not the typical Shay type of content. I bet you're used to seeing me in front of that Google Slides presentation, Loom style videos, but I actually kind of enjoy this type of content a lot more, so I'm going to be posting a lot more Muay Thai sparring. But yeah, so I'm just going to basically tell you what I'm doing, what my opponent is trying to do, what I can see in there, what he's trying to do to me, all of the different types of sparring tricks you can think of. But as you can see, me and Luke are going pretty fast pace here. We're just trying to basically counter his counter. But as you can see, I've caught his kick here, which is basically a temporary pause of the fight. Whenever you catch a kick, you can basically just put the fight on pause for a second and take your time. So against Luke, he likes to throw a lot of kicks against me, and he's a shorter opponent as well. So it's actually significantly easier for me to catch his kicks because he's going to be kicking up more compared to what I'm going to be kicking up. Anyways, long guard in here. Went for the outside low kick, one of my favourite naked attacks, meaning I don't need to use any other strikes to set it up. Big ollie, getting in my way there. As you can see, Luke loves to feint, and so do I. Luke is pretty much a clone of myself. He fights very similar to what I do. But yeah, rule number one of kickboxing, as you just saw there, boys. As you just saw there, I went for the Rabona kick to take the mick. He did it back to me. So that's rule number one of kickboxing. If you throw something at them, they're probably going to eventually throw the same thing. That's why if you do a lot of sparring, you'll notice if you throw head kicks, it suddenly just all of a sudden becomes a head kick fight. So take on board with that, boys. If you throw something at them, most likely they're going to do it back to you. But as you can see, I'm quite easily, effortlessly catching Luke's kicks, and that's because he's a shorter opponent and he's not twisting his hips into his kicks properly yet, but he will do. He's got a few more one-to-ones with me soon. Anyways, I've got him reacting to the teep, so I lifted up my lead leg there, just feinting my jab. And then Luke hasn't expected a blitz off me yet, so I like to try and incorporate one blitz or two. As you can see, that's two there. Luke went for a little inside trip, unfortunately he didn't get it. Missed on the overhand right leg kick, that's one of my favourite weapons, that is. Cross into double step low kick, had to cover a lot of distance, waste a lot of energy there. And on that one, back stepping into the cross. As you can see, I've very much got a weird MMA style. I've got a traditional Muay Thai style of kicks. However, I like to blitz in like a karate fighter, leading with the backhand quite a lot compared to leading with the jab like kickboxing or boxing. Yeah, that was one of my favourite setups to the right knee, the jumping feint teep, and then they shell up, and then you can just clinch them into the tie clinch, rear knee them. He tried to throw a teep there, I brushed to the side, and then same side left hook into my double step low kick. See, I went for the same counter then as well. I was hoping he'd teep me so I could brush it to the side, and then land my left hook to the head or liver. Mixing up a lot of lead hand attacks, a few little dirty boxing shots in there. See, now I'm just going Muay Thai march forward style, but then I'm trying to keep very high guard there. I probably shouldn't be having such a high guard. Don't know why Luke didn't try and capitalise on the body there. Yeah, nice little cheeky low kick by Luke. Flying knee. So, yeah, I've now found out something. I saw this on Instagram Reels the other day. I'm doing it wrong in a minute. This one I do right. You see how I pushed him to my left and then I threw the left head kick. On the two before that, I was pushing him to the left and throwing the right head kick, and he was too far away. So push from the side that you want them to go to send them into a car crash effect with your shin. Bit of a Muay Thai stance by both of us, me and Luke here. Left hook into the right knee, push to the side, left head kick. That's one of my favourite ways to set up the knee as well, boys. Get the left hook to get them to shell up, and then right knee, because quite often they'll just shell up and then they're more prone to being kneed if you do that. That's why I used to struggle with knees anyway. You need to get them to shell up first. Little crescent kick. Lovely head movement by Luke there. He's so quick, you know. But every time I get him in that clinch, I'm going to try and land that left head kick. I am. You see that little darting cross I did there? Very karate style. Anyways, moving on to mine and Tyler's round. Tyler's got very similar style to me, just like Luke, because they've been getting taught by me for the last 2 years. Did you see him just catch me that cross there, boys? And yeah, Tyler's very similar to me, however, he's a lot bigger. So I have to do a completely different fight strategy in order to beat Tyler. Get him up against the cage, and while he's circling out, I love doing those jumping roundhouse kicks. Probably wouldn't do it in a real fight, but it's quite good fun to do in sparring, ain't it? Switch into the left cross, right overhand, double left hook into the right head kick there. That was a lovely combo. But as you can see here, Tyler's very good with his head movement. He's very hard to kick to the legs, and he's very hard to hit to the head. You have the best success against Tyler or taller opponents in general by going to the legs and the body. Yeah, tried to do that same technique that I did to Luke on Tyler there. Escaped a bit too early. Ooh, big swing and a miss on the liver hook there. Darting cross into the double step low kick. Jeff Chan's special, that is. Watch Jeff Chan on YouTube, boys. MMA Shredded, his name is. I got a lot of my style from him. So, yeah, after this video, give him a little watch. He's very good at fighting. Very good at teaching you how to fight. Do you see how he went for the crescent kick into the question mark kick there? That's one of my favourite ways to set up the question mark kick. Head movement, ripped free body shots, you see. Against Tyler, because he's taller, it's a lot easier to rip to the body. And see, again, he did the exact same thing back to me. And then I tied him up in the clinch and went for my favourite hand on bicep, quarter turn, outside trip. 2 double step low kicks into the left hook cross. See what I mean? Trying to hit Tyler to the head is a chore, trust me. Fake teep into the right knee, one of my favourites. Into the left head kick, missed again. Off the clinch, I love that cross right low kick. It's one of my favourite ones. They're always facing the wrong way, so it's a free kick to the hamstring. Very lazy single collar clinch that was. Got tagged with a double jab, slipped under my frame off cross. That's one of my favourite ways to land the cross. When they exit the clinch, you can get a frame on them. Got Tyler up against the corner here. Just love spamming body shots when he's up against the cage. No point trying to hit him in the head. Cross into double step body kick that time. Cross into double step low kick. Left hook cross. Double step low kick. Yeah, I can tell his legs hurting a little bit now. Fly a knee. Frame off cross. One of my faves. Cross double step low kick. Starting to take over with the cardio here. Tyler did have a round just before I did. Thank you for watching, boys. I hope you enjoyed that because I fucking love making these type of videos. So if you want to see more of this type of content, I upload it every single week. Probably twice a week I upload it to my community, Size and Violence. So $15 to join and you get MMA grappling fundamentals, you get striking fundamentals, you get how to build the aesthetic body, how to stay with the aesthetic body included in that as well. And then loads of fundamentals on just self-improvement and just becoming a better man, really, boys. So join Size and Violence. It costs $15, the same as a Netflix subscription, but it's a subscription that's actually going to help your life, boys. So join it if you want to get better at fighting, become more strong and become more masculine. Join the community and I'd love to see you in there, boys. So yeah, can't wait to see you boys in there.